Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm back, Anima, coming to you with a moment of enlightenment. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today kind of has to do with the Bible verse I posted this morning, John 8:32. It says that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It came on me to post that because in my research for you guys and trying to make some videos to post about crystals and just the energy of crystals, energizing them under the moon, just different things like that. I wanted to be able to correlate that with the teachings that Jesus received while he was in Egypt, the time frame that we have in the Bible that seems to be lost. Anyway, I've been doing research on that, and in my studies, knowing that more people are familiar with the Bible, trying to find just anything that will, support evidence in what I'm trying to tell you guys. And I found a hard time. A lot of what the Bible tells us about crystals is more in the aspect of, people almost worshiping crystals. And that's not what we're here to do. I want to state that just firmly. It's not about worshiping crystals, but it's more so about using a tool that, God, Mother Earth, has given us so that we can be closer with God, like we use a tool in order to worship God, not to worship the crystal. So in doing my research and trying to find something that would, support me biblically, that's what popped up for me. The truth shall set you free. So I say to everybody with the videos I post, if you're not here for the extra, if you're only here for the prayer and the Bible verses, I thank you for being here. I'm happy to have anybody. But I would say to just venture into your own self. If there's something that I say that doesn't quite sit right with you, just ask your own self. What I will tell everybody is that you do not need me. You do not need anybody. You don't need a mediator to talk between you and God. Everyone is free and at will to talk to God on their own, at their own leisure, whenever they want to. And what I want to caution you in is that I think a lot of people feel like, we watched the movie, the show Moses, that God thunders from the earth. It's a loud boom, boom voice, and, the world stops, and that is not how God talks to us. When God talks to you, it is going to be in your own voice. It's going to be a sense of your own thinking. And you will know that it's God because it will be on a higher level of consciousness. And, all things are for the greater good. That's how you can, kind of have discernment about, is this me? Is this God? Is this my ego? Because all things are for the greater good. And anything that supports you in loving yourself and standing in your purpose, in your journey, in your walk back, home, back to heaven, then that is of the Father. That is divine. That is divinity. So what I would say is just listen to your own self. And if what I say, anything that I say does not sit right with you, I am so cool with that. Just know that you can talk to God on your own. And we are here to just learn and grow and see what it's going to be. For me, that's what this was. When I had my experience and I went on the mountain, this is when everything fell in place for me. I'm telling you guys, I've been to all kinds of churches. Okay, I have seen religion from here to there. My mama, bless her heart, a young mother, she would just ship us off. If anybody would take us, if there was a church band gonna pick you up, if there's a vacation Bible school, a Sunday school, Wednesday night choir praise, baby, we was there. Okay, so I have been to the Catholic Church, I have been to the Episcopal, the Baptist. My sister's grandmother is a Jew. I have been to the synagogues. Like I have, I don't want to say done it all, but done quite a bit. And I will say that for me, this is when everything made sense, when I would be at church or Bible school and asking the questions that I'm sure all of us have, the questions that, make you say, about different things in the Bible, the things that just don't sit right in your soul, because we see that the Bible tells us one thing, but we see the world and the people that are portraying the Holy Spirit and things doing other things. So it's very contradictory. Get it out, girl. So, this is the one thing that when I went and it was laid out to me that it all made sense. That God is all things. Like God is all religions. Why would God limit himself to being just one segment of Christianity or one segment of I don't even know what I want to say Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? Why would God limit himself? And then the more I got to think about it, it was just like even ancient tribes, even people that have never seen each other, that are worlds apart, have similar rituals. You know, how did that come about? And they've never even communicated to each other, talked to each other. It must be God. So that's when I say that God is in all things and God is of all things. God is in all things and of all things. He made all things, all religions, good, bad, the ugly. It is all part of his master plan. So when we are using crystals to, generate energy and get us into the mindset where we can meditate so we can walk with the Father, in our higher thinking, it's not worshiping the crystal. It is using the tool that God has put here on this earth for us. Just as God has put prayer here for us. Because you don't need a crystal. You don't need a crystal to do anything. I could still talk to God, I think, just fine. It just is something to help, just kind of boost the experience. I think that crystals do help to absorb negative energy so that you can remove things like that from your space. I think that also, they're just pretty. Pretty things. I know, at least for a lot of women, just make us feel happy. When we're around pretty things, they just make us feel better. So, hey, I'm all for that. I'm sorry, there's a bug itching me. So, I'm going to just leave you guys with this. I would say pray for discernment in anything that you hear in this forum or any other forum. That God just reach out and touch your heart and tell you the truth. Because I feel like in some degrees, all of our truths are different. We are all going to walk a different walk with God. And not to be judged, not to be criticized. Just, your walk is your walk. And to just listen. I think if you sit and just be quiet, you'll be surprised at the things that just come to you. And the things that come to you, you might think of your own doing. God is in the room, okay, and he's talking to you. All right, well, that's a moment with Anima, a moment of alignment with Anima. I will see you guys soon. Bye.